Once upon a time, interacting with technology was so complex that anyone who knew how to do it became a superstar. But that era is gone. Now I can have a conversation with the tech almost the same way I would talk with a person. Some years ago, when I was working in a banking organization, I was part of a meeting with the vendor responsible for the ATM screens. And since I and my team at the time were responsible for delivering a graphic user interface for the bank's ATMs, I asked this question: is there any industry policy that compels us to use some of the language I see on the user interface of the ATMs? Because how many people understand issuer or switch inoperative? They told me that the policies only determine the category of information that must be provided. So this means that the words we choose to use are entirely up to us, yeah? So having cleared that up, my team and I went back to the drawing board, took a few of the overly technical expressions and made them simple and easier to relate to. One example was temporarily unable to dispense cash. We changed that to "this machine does not have cash." Now don't get me wrong, this is not about English. This is a common problem when you leave the emotional and psychological aspects of the delivery of a product to the technical guys. They are excellent at what they do. They've delivered a great product, but if that product frustrates its users more than it delights them, the product isn't done yet. The brand, the marketing, and communication begin long before the product is developed. The mistake most people make is to put the technical in front and only look to the brand team to slap on a logo, put on some icons, images, and color palette. Then the marketing team is charged with spreading the word about it. And this is why most products struggle. There was never a story in the first place. When we make it hard for users to even understand or relate with the product, we are raising the entry barrier. We are creating in users a sense of being excluded. The only differentiator any product or service will have is its brand, its personality, and not its technical feature. A friendly user interface gives the ATM a story. That story makes it possible to connect with it. That story makes it human. And I will say this again and again, that being human, being relatable, being feelable is the advantage you and I have, even with regard to our technical products, because AI can handle everything else. Trust me, I know.